Good afternoon, my people. I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. We left off reading about the social sciences the last time, and I'm gonna pick right back up about the humanistic disciplines. This is Edward Shils, Color and the Afro-Asian Intellectual. I don't add to or take from the book. I'm reading it just like the author wrote it, and I'm getting through this reading with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be reading it. I wouldn't get through with it as fast as I'm going through it. So, it begins like this. The humanistic disciplines, except for general linguistics and certain classical subjects, are even more parochial than the social sciences. Much of the work of the humanistic disciplines is concerned with the establishment, precision, and interpretation of the national or regional, continental, or otherwise territorial cultural inheritance in the form of history, modern languages, literary, religious, philosophical, and artistic works. Much of the work done in these fields is only of interest to nationals of the countries in which it is done, and this not primarily because of linguistic barriers. Some of the scholarship in history and sociology is part of the consensus and dissensus of the various national societies in which it is carried on, and it entails relatively little transnational self-identification. The practices of the social sciences and the humanistic subjects has nonetheless a considerable internationality. For one thing, the study of the society and the culture of a particular country is not confined to nationals of that country. Oriental and African studies, history, religion, society, literature, and languages link European and American social scientists and humanistic scholars with scholars indigenous to the countries being studied. These studies, too, have their discipline techniques, their heroes, and their classics, which are commonly shared by scholars wherever they are. The world communities of scholars and the social sciences and humanities are patchier and less integrated than the world community of natural scientists, but they are international communities nonetheless. I'm going to stop right there, and the next time we're reading about literature, and it starts with saying that literature has not the common institutional, largely academic foundation. So that's where we're going to be starting next time. I'm enjoying, like I said, and reading this on this medium here, because otherwise I probably wouldn't get through with it. I'm hoping that someone is enjoying it. I'm going to keep going until I get to the end of this book. The next book I will be reading will be The Racist Mind. And I'm telling you, you're really going to want to follow me with that one. I want you to know that I don't own the rights to this music either, but I'm surely enjoying it, and I hope that you do too. So in the meantime, I want you to have a black-tastic evening. Peace, love, and black power.